In the sleepy town of Dayton, Ohio, shadows flickered behind the windows of a modest workshop, where two brothers labored under the cover of night. To the townsfolk, they were the mad men of Dayton, eccentric souls consumed by a dream so wild it bordered on insanity. Whispers swirled through the streets, "They think men can fly." Madness. Little did anyone suspect that these enigmatic figures were poised to etch their names into the annals of history. Wilbur and Orville Wright came from humble roots, born in 1867 and 1871 to Milton, a stern bishop, and Susan, a mechanically gifted mother whose hands could coax life from broken toys. Their home buzzed with curiosity, books piled high, gears and springs scattered like treasures. Susan's ingenuity fueled her son's imaginations, but darkness descended in 1889 when tuberculosis stole her away. The loss was a jagged wound. Wilbur, already scarred by a hockey accident that smashed his face and his dreams, sank into a gloom that threatened to swallow him whole. Orville, wiry and determined, bore the weight of grief and a family teetering on the edge of ruin. The brothers clung to each other, their bond a lifeline amid chaos. School held little allure. Wilbur never finished high school, his spirit bruised by injury and despair. Orville dropped out to chase practical pursuits. Together, they turned to mechanics, first with a printing press, then a bicycle shop. The clatter of chains and the gleam of spokes became their world, a proving ground for skills that would one day defy gravity. But Dayton watched with skeptical eyes. What good are bicycles to madmen? The townsfolk muttered, unaware of the brothers' secret obsession taking shape. By the late 1890s, whispers of flight consumed them. The world scoffed, scientists, inventors, even neighbors branded their vision lunacy. Man was earthbound, they insisted, the skies belonged to birds alone. Undeterred, the Wrights devoured every scrap of knowledge, sketching wings and dreaming of engines. Their bicycle shop, a modest success, funneled coins into their wild gamble. Yet, the road was treacherous. Wilbur wrestled demons of doubt, his mind a battlefield of hope and despair. Orville, ever the optimist, faced lean years when sales faltered, their dreams balanced on a razor's edge. In 1900, they fled Dayton's prying eyes for Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, a desolate stretch of dunes where wind howled like a banshee. Their first glider rose, then crashed, a splintered heap in the sand. Failure stung, sharp and bitter, they trudged back home, designs in tatters. Each return to Kitty Hawk brought fresh torment, wings that wouldn't lift, controls that buckled. The brothers toiled in secrecy, their workshop a fortress against ridicule. Madness, Dayton whispered still, as the Wrights poured their souls into a machine that refused to fly. By 1903, a new creation emerged, the Wright Flyer, a fragile beast of wood, wire, and a 12-horsepower heart. On December 17th, beneath a sky heavy with doubt, they stood on Kill Devil Hills. The wind bit their faces, the flyer trembled. Orville climbed aboard, the engine sputtered to life, and for 12 heart-stopping seconds, men soared, 120 feet above the earth. 3 more flights followed, the longest stretching 852 feet. They did it, they flew. Word crept out, slow and disbelieving. The mad men of Dayton were no lunatics, they were Wilbur and Orville Wright, creators of the first powered, controlled flight, the seat of the passenger airplane that would shrink the world. From scorned dreamers to heralded pioneers, their journey rewrote destiny. The skies, once a taunting void, now bore their legacy, a testament to two brothers who dared to rise above the earth and the doubters below. The Wright brothers saga is a beacon for every heart that dares to dream. From the depths of loss and the sting of ridicule, they carved a path to the stars, not with ease or favor, but with unyielding resolve and boundless vision. Their story shouts to you, no dream is too bold, no challenge too steep. They were ordinary men who reached for the impossible, proving that even the grandest ambitions can take flight. Now, let their courage ignite your own. Whatever spark burns in your soul, however vast or daunting, pursue it with fierce determination. The world may mock, the path may waver, but every triumph begins with a single, daring leap. If two brothers from Dayton could teach humanity to soar, imagine what you could achieve by refusing to surrender. Take action today, write down your dream, share it with a friend, or take one small step toward it. Visit a museum, read their story, or simply look to the sky and vow to chase your own horizon. The next great adventure awaits. Will you rise to meet it?